Hello friends, it is Starrapter here. Welcome to the channel. It's Wednesday and it means it's more Star Wars comics for August 19th, 2020. We are reviewing today Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue number 4. So before I get started, yeah, my voice might sound a little bit hoarse because I just got back from about 6.5 hours of riding roller coasters here in New Jersey at Six Flags Great Adventure. So you're gonna have to bear with my voice because I want to talk about this comic and I don't feel like waiting any longer to do that for my voice to heal up. So here we go. Let's get started. We have Bounty Hunters, which hadn't released in about 2 months. So hopefully you guys have reread the first couple issues. I didn't, but I was still able to follow the story. We have this character of Nakano Lash who has double-crossed Valance, Bosk, Boba Fett, and T'onga, and well, we have her resurfacing, and that is where the story picks up. We have Beilert Valance, we have T'onga, that is the sister of T'onga who died, and we have plenty of other characters that are in the mix. And last we picked up, we have Valance being confronted by T'onga after defeating Bosk. He is on his way to find the location of Nakano Lash, and they team up. But what's really interesting is that she says he has to wear this modified restraining ball. I'm not really sure why the heck he would wear or agree to wearing that. It's not like he is making a deal with her. It's not like she has information that she's going to give to him if he puts it on. It's the other way around. She wants information from him. They find out they have to go to Rusan. Meanwhile, we have Nakano Lash and this female character that are being attacked by this weird alien that I don't think has been introduced in Star Wars before, and that is called a Thissicipian or something like that. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce that again. The snake dude with a Darth Malgus mask. It's very interesting, and they are fighting, and basically this girl that is being strangled is actually pretty capable of defending herself, so she is able to do that, and they get away, and Nakano Lash is able to defeat this guy, and it shows us that even at an older age, she is still able to take out her prey and stuff like that. We fast forward, we have Beilert Valance, we have T'onga as well. They're teaming up. They find out that the information they needed is being safeguarded by this dude who then lets out a Nexu, and a bunch of other people are defending Nakano Lash. And it's pretty cool because we see this big fight break out between Valance and a Nexu and all these characters. And it's always fun seeing a character, or rather a species from Attack of the Clones attacking. So we see them defeat them, and that is where we meet up with Nakano Lash, who apparently made a deal with Valance. Yes, the whole time, Beilert Valance was playing us as the audience that, no, he wasn't there to kill her. He was basically there to help her out. And T'onga is outraged by this because, again, she was thinking that her brother was killed by Nakano Lash, and she was very mad and wanted revenge. And, well, that revenge is going to have to save itself off because we get this entire other story, which is really cool, and it really makes this Bounty Hunters story that much better because of all this double crossing that's going on and these other perspectives. Apparently, the Unbroken clan and the Mourner's Whale clan were fighting for a while, and we have the Mourner's Whale, the hereditary person, the dude that is going to take up the reins, had an affair with the leader or the leader's daughter of the Unbroken clan, and well, they couldn't exist because they're two rival families. So this guy was going to go finish off this lady that was pregnant, which is really dark for Star Wars. Nakano Lash ends up killing him to save her, and then she basically has this kid, and it's the kid that is the seed of both of these families. So she is going to be the key later on as she gets older. So the whole point is Nakano Lash is trying to raise up this character, this Chimeria or something like that, Caesarea, to become somebody that's going to make peace between these rivals when she becomes of age. But she also has, Nakano Lash has running time on herself because she has something called pneumo gray, which apparently is a sort of a disease that affects sentient beings in Star Wars. I've not heard of it before. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have heard that in Legends or something. I find it interesting that we have a disease in Star Wars that I haven't heard of before. But anyway, we have all these things going on. Nakano Lash finishes her story, and T'onga is about to say, okay, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be a bounty hunter anymore. I just want to go back to my lover on this certain planet. And next thing you know, she gets sniped by Boba Fett, and that's where the story ends. Yeah, that's one heck of a cliffhanger, and I'm really looking forward to the next issue. So this issue was interesting. It really kind of turned the story on its head, as probably a penultimate issue. A penultimate issue of this story probably should do. Penultimate issues always give you that huge cliffhanger, that big revelation. So this entire time I felt like something was going on, that we weren't getting the full story, and here we get the full story. But I feel like the artwork by Paolo Villanelli, while very great, sometimes it's really hard to follow the action, especially in this issue, especially with what's going on with the Sisyphean. I know I said I wouldn't try to pronounce it, but here I am trying to pronounce it again. I just couldn't understand what was going on with the big tentacle half of his body, whatever, the snake half of his body. And then the whole Nexu fight was a little bit hard to follow as well, and that's really important for comics, is to tell a story that's visual and pops out, but also is able to be read and comprehended. And I feel like that wasn't really done to the extent that it could have been in this issue. Story was great, but the artwork held it back from greatness a little bit, in my opinion. So yes, maybe we'll get the conclusion to this first arc. What is going to happen between Boba Fett and Beilert Valance? This is something I've wanted to see for a long time. We've already got Bossk versus Valance. Now we're going to have Boba Fett versus Valance. Let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of Bounty Hunters issue number 4? So next week we have Dr. Aphra issue number 3, as well as Clone Wars Battle Tales issue number 4. For those of you who do not already know, I am going to be hosting a panel at ForceFest. That is on August 29th at 7:15 on the Books and Comics panel discussion group. It's basically a placeholder for what Star Wars Celebration could have been. We're going to get together a bunch of awesome people in the community on a website called Get Vocal. You guys will be able to watch live and chat your questions, different things like that, chime in on the discussion. I will be joined by Matt Wilson of the Geeks Attic. I will be joined by Steven Schinder of Delayed Replayed podcast, and being joined by Dominic Jones of the Star Wars Underworld podcast and website. So yeah, we got a lot of awesome commentary that's going to happen to hype us all up for the High Republic, because that is what the panel is going to be called, is High Republic Hype. Plus, there's going to be plenty of awesome panels throughout the weekend. So if you guys were going to go to Celebration, you kind of feel down, maybe you still have the time off because you were supposed to go, maybe jump in and hang out, because it's going to be really fun to kind of hang out virtually with everybody for those couple days. So that is going to do it for me, Starrapter. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. That's the way you'll be able to stick with the rest of the content that's going to come out on a regular basis, especially when it comes to Star Wars. That's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.